stop. On your head.
Yes, I
And
can.
three times, right. Steady and correct.
Right. Turn. Turn. Walk. You say, on the same center, you turn over, right? This one.
Yes, that's all right. Bring it to my please. Take your time. Thank you. Okay, you want to sit, please? Thank you. Yeah. No, I sent wait. I sent wait for you. We have one already. Yeah, I got it back here.
Bye. DJ executive.
Specialist.
Go, you see everything from here now.
You like where that right? Just say 1 minute, say 1 minute, and 30 seconds. Right. Ready to give us a very better thing. Already coming.
All right.
विधि अपराधेर श्रीस्वे द्वारा कलियुग है कल प्रकरण चली जब भूरी पे भरत कर लिया या वैसे कर ईश्वर को यह क्षेत्र संकरो ग्राम्य गौरवतर विग्रह चमत्तरे मुख संख्या के शाला मुख संख्या मुख नामी समत्तरे मुख आयनि मुख रीटा मुख माते मुख पक्षे मुख टीटा मुख मात्रे मुख नक्षत्र मुख गोत्र पढ़ा मुख नाम यजमान दयानंद और परिवार नाम नाम कहीं पहुंची मानसी ज्ञात सकल दोष परिहाराजा सब्जी स्मृति पुराण पर प्राप्त यात्रा श्री परमेश्वर की जागृत मुख काले मुख समुख मुख श्री मीना मृत्यु संस्कार पूजनम कर्मा करिष्ये ओम श्री वृंदावन कृष्ण चंद्र की जय कुछ नहीं anyway yeah के हर में पापों या माया दुष्कृतम कृतम चंदनम पूजितम समर्पयामि प्रति Put it right if you want to. Let me see a mala. What is string the mala and put it on. Maya deity tapu kapisto. Nushmala poditam tamarpiyami pratigaritam. Give them one each, right? Give them one each now. Pull up your right. Put it in there. Put it up more if you could do. Put it down here. Right, right. So we'll just do that. I'll take one each side. I'll do the last one there. Dia kita pun Pakistan bersama oh hitam sama diami ketiga hitam oh kemana hitam sama diami Ceputum. Okay. Thin one. Sugan puditam samarpiyami prati.
Right there.
Yeah, full. Yeah. Then you go. Om Yamadwari Mahapuri and the Kali Madhapuri Jyoti Swaha. Suryo Jyoti Swaha, Suryo Vacha Jyoti Vacha. Suryai Namaha Om Shri Mahadevai Namaha. Om Shakuna. Om Bhagavata Bhagavan Yarati Abhiyoko Papasi Tarati Jai Jai Bhagavata Bhagavan Ki Yarati Abhiyoko Papasi Tarati ये अमर ग्रंथि मुक्ति पंची पंचम वेद निराला नव ज्योति जगाने वाला ये अमर ग्रंथि मुक्ति पंची पंचम वेद निराला नव ज्योति जगाने वाला हरिगान यही वरदान यही हरिगान यही वरदान यही जग की मंगल आरती पापियों को आपसी ऐटार जय जय भागवत भगवान And all religious devotees, one by one, you will come and do arti. You open up the flowers, some of them, the devotees there. Yes, but take a look at the flowers.
Yes.
As I said, this is Lord Bhagavati Arati, which frees the sinner from the sin. Right? This is like the immortal, holy book. This is the pathway to freedom. Bhagavad Gita, it is like if you fail, and it sends forth new light in your life and so on. This is the song of the Lord. The Bhagavad, Arati, and they do Bhagavata Bhagavan, Arati to Sri Bhagwan. Ye Shanti Gita Pavan Punita Srako Mitane Wala Hari Darshani Kane Wala Ye Shanti Gita Pavan Punita Srako Mitane Wala Hari Darshani Kane Wala Hai Sukh Karani Hai Dukh Harani Hai Sukh Karani Hai Dukh Harani Ye Madhur Sudan Ki Aarati Papiyon ko aapasi hai taar Jai Jai Bhagavat Bhagavan ki hai aarati Papiyon ko. As I said, by singing this, daily in our life, that it purifies the heart and it removes all curses and so on. And the mediums of divine vision. It brings happiness and it removes all pain. You know? This is the arti to Sri Krishna Bhagwan. Ye madhur bol jagapande kol sanamarga dikane wala bigari ko banane wala. Ye madhur bol jagapande kol sanamarga dikane wala bigari ko banane wala. Shri Rama yahi Ghanasham yahi Shri Rama yahi Ghanasham yahi Prabhu ki महिमा की आरती पापियों को पाप से ऐतारती जय जय भागवत भगवान की आरती पापियों को पाप से ऐतारती जय जय भागवत भगवान की आरती पापियों को पाप से ऐतारती. As it said, these sweet words to Bhagwan Krishna, that any kind of knot in this world, the knots of Maya, can be untied by just singing this arti every day. Not only when one has passed away, but every day in our life. Because the whole thing is to point to righteousness. And anything that restores whatsoever is going to be ruined. It is the Sri Ramchandra and Sri Krishna Bhagwan. And this arti, it is said, is one of the greatest artis. Bhagavata Bhagavan ki arati papiyo ko pasi hai tarati sarjayam chavarti sanyuktam mahina yogitam may dipam grihani vaisyatriyo jatimirkam. Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Jai Krishna Hare Sri Krishna Hare Dukhiyon ko dukh dur kare Jai 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 Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare Sri Krishna अनियारा हो, आशा के दूर किनारा हो, जब चार तरफ अनियारा हो, आशा के दूर किनारा हो, और कोई न के बनवाला हो, फिर जो भी तेरा पार करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, तू चाहे तो सब कुछ करे, विष को भी अमृत करे। तू चाहे तो सब कुछ करे, विष को भी अमृत करे। पूर्ण करे सबकी आशा, पूर्ण करे सबकी आशा, जो भी तेरा ज्ञान दे, जो भी तेरा ज्ञान दे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे। Very difficult to argue again. As we continue presenting Krishna Bhagwan, जय श्री राधा, जय श्री कृष्ण, श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। चंद्रमुखी चंचल चितचोरी, सुदर्शन वाली सूरत बोली, श्याम श्यामई कसी डोरी। श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। जय श्री राधा, जय श्री कृष्ण, श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। पंचरंग चोनर के सर प्यारी, पटपीतंबर कमरकारी, एक रूप अनुपम छवि प्यारी श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। ओम जय श्री राधा, ओम जय श्री कृष्ण, श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। चंद्र चंद्रिका चम चम चमके, मोर मुकुट सिर डम डम डमके, युगल प्रेम रस चम चम चमके। श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः। ओम जय श्री राधा, ओम जय श्री कृष्ण, श्री राधा कृष्णाय, श्री राधा कृष्णाय। ओम श्री कृष्ण भगवान की। रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम भजुमन प्यारे सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम भजुमन प्यारे सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम ऊंच नीच सब एक समान सबको सम्मति दे भगवान ऊंचा एक समान सबको सम्मति दे भगवान जय रघुनंदन जय सीताराम और बिहारी सीताराम राम राम राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम राम राम राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम जय जय रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन अयोध्या व्यास श्री राम दशरथ नंदन राम पतित पावन जानकी जीवन सीता मोहन राम 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 बोलो राम 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 बोलो राम 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 बोलो राम 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 अयोध्या व्यास श्री राम राम दशरथ नंदन राम पतित पावन जानकी जीवन सीता मोहन राम पतित पावन जानकी जीवन सीता मोहन राम ओम श्री वृंदावन कृष्ण चंद्र की गौरी गणे उमा माहे पार्वती नंदन श्री गणे गौरी गणे उमा माहे पार्वती नंदन श्री गणे शरणं गणे शरणं गणे शरणं गणे शरणं गणे गणपति शिवानंदन गणपति गौरी गणेश उमा महेश पार्वती नंदन श्री गणेश गौरी गणेश उमा महेश पार्वती नंदन श्री गणेश श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नारायण वासुदेवा हे नारायण वासुदेवा नारायण Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari, Hare Narayana Vasudeva, Hare 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 Gopal Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Gopal Hare 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 Govinda Panduranga, Hare Hare Govinda Panduranga, Hare Hare Gopal Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Gopal Hare Krishna. He Jagabandhan Devaki Nandan Asuda Vikandan Hare Hare. He Jagabandhan Devaki Nandan Asuda Vikandan Hare Hare. Janamanaranjana Bhavadukabandhan, Janamanaranjana Bhavadukabandhan, Alakaniranjana Hare Hare, Hare Hare Gopal Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Gopal Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Govinda Panduranga, Hare Hare Govinda Panduranga, Hare Hare Gopal Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Gopal Hare Krishna. Anybody to do Aarti again? He Nanda Nanda Gopal, Ananda Nanda Gopal, 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 He Nanda Nanda, Ananda Nanda, Yarunanda Nanda Gopal, He Nanda Nanda, Ananda Nanda, Yarunanda Nanda Gopal, He Nanda Nanda Gopal, Ananda 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 Nanda Gopal, He Nanda Nanda, Ananda Nanda, Yarunanda Nanda Gopal, He Nanda Nanda, Ananda Nanda Nanda Gopal, He Nanda Nanda Gopal, Ananda Nanda Gopal, He Nanda Nanda Gopal, Ananda Nanda Gopal, He Nanda Nanda Gopal, Ananda Nanda Gopal. The aarti hai, for all the aarti, not the aarti hai. All right. Chita Chora Yasura Kiba, Navanita Chora Gopal, Chita Chora Yasura Kiba, Navanita Chora Gopal, Gopal, Gopal. Jai Jai Giridhara Gopala. Jai Jai Giridhara Gopala. Jai Jai Giridhara Gopala. Chita Chora Yasoda Kiba. Navanita Chora Gopal. Om Shri Bindraban Krishna Chanda Ki Jai. Devotees, new one, to the arati, we continue in our devotion today. You can get flowers. As we pay our respect to the departed, and I recite from the Bhagavad Gita. As I call upon the mother of this universe, Shri Gita Mata, you know, in form, the mother has taken so many different forms in this world. That as an advice, she had come into this world to protect a devotee, the Mahabharata to Arjuna. When he was down on his knees and he couldn't function anymore. After all the training, the best of training here was given to him in this world. As a soldier, warrior, one of the best warriors in the world. He couldn't function anymore. He was down on his knees in the battlefield. In the middle of the battlefield. This is how life is sometimes. Mistakes that we're ready to function sometimes. And we think that we have everything prepared. This is what does happen sometimes. Like in the state of the devotees, the departed, sorry. State of the departed. We never know. Time is passed so easy. And when we think we have everything in life, and we think we could relax now, God have other plans for us. We have performed our duties already, and so on, and that soul, have to perform greater duties. Otherwise, as it said, that is an opportunity, for new adventures and so on in life. A gate or so on, a gate, new opportunities, adventures in life, and we cannot see the plans of that supreme being. And Arjuna was down on his knees, and he couldn't function, and the mother had to come. Even Lord Krishna as his friend, talking to him day after day, do this and do that and so on. He at this stage, like he couldn't understand, couldn't, and the mother had to come. But she come and enter his intellect through the lips of Lord Krishna in the middle of the battlefield. And that knowledge was so great that it had to be given to this whole world. Up till today, we read it in the Bhagavad Gita. The Bhagavad Gita was only chosen as of all the books. It was chosen to represent all Hindus in the court also. Of all the books. This is the greatness of the Bhagavad Gita. And you know where words would go? Words would go in a book. Right? Mother had come into words, and as an advice would come in words. And so it was basically Bhagavad Gita. So that Bhagavad Gita is not just a book, but it's a form of the mother. That is a form, one of the form. Mother Gita. And so that knowledge was given to this whole world. And in many different languages. In English, if you read it, you can get the same message, just like you read the Sanskrit and so on. So, devotees, that Bhagavad Gita had come in many chapters, 18 chapters, and it was written by the great sage Vyasji. And here describing it said that the Bhagavad Gita is so great. It is like many examples, like a cow that become like the young of a cow. if you read the Bhagavad Gita or you worship the Bhagavad Gita, you know, do arti over the Bhagavad Gita or respect the Bhagavad Gita, you become like that young calf that keep drinking the milk of the mother. You become like that young baby, always drinking the milk. You know? And no matter how old we are, we still become like that young baby. We keep getting that milk of that cow, the Bhagavad Gita, Gita Mata. And he said, if one will pay refuge at the feet of Lord Krishna, that it is said that even the cripple will jump over mountains. And the dog, they become so brilliant, but what cripple was born dumb they talk about? The cripple is the one with good limbs, like me and you, and we walk the wrong pathway. And the dumb is like me and you, we speak the wrong thing. Not the one that born without the voice and the tongue, limbs. You know? So, devotees, as it said, Om Hari Om Partaya Pratibohanitam Bhagavat Narayan Swayam Vyasen Gahita Puran Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Arvait Amrit Varchinim Bhagavate Masadasya Jainim Ammatvam Sandadami Bhagavad Gita Bhavarishinem Namo Vasute Vyadvisala Buddhe Purara Vindai Tapatanetra Yitve Bharatar Puranaha Pradvarito Gyanmaya Pradipaha Prapana Parijata Trutavetar Kapanye Jan Mudrai Krishna Gita Midvinamaha Sarvopanishado Gavo Dhukta Gopala Nandana Pantopasasurat Bhukta Dhuktam Gita Mitamahata Vasudev Sutam Dev Kansacharan Madanam Devaki Padmanandam Krishnam Bande Jagat Guru. As it said, devotees. The Bhagavad Gita is like the Ganges, so much, many different ways. The water described. You know, the Ganges have lots of dangerous crocodiles and snakes and so on. But there are also beautiful fishes also in the Ganges. You know. It is said, the banks of the Ganges is just like the cover of the book also. And but the slopes in the Bhagavad Gita is just as purified as the Ganges water. Up till now, they keep telling you of the Ganges as being, you know, have so much of impure things in it, but the water is still purified. Ganges water is still purified. So, as it said, devotees, that we have to be devoted like Vasudevji in this life. No matter what torture Son Vasudevji was tortured by his brother-in-law, Kamsi. No? And he was chained and he was in chain and shackles in the jail of Kams. He was imprisoned. I never did anything to him. He had love for God. He had love for Sri Krishna Bhagwan, for Vishnu Bhagwan. You know? He had love for God. He had devotion. We must live with that. We always have, we must make a place in our heart. You know, make a place in our heart for God, a seat. That is where we will have love. We will always have love. You know. For God, just like we will love the world, we will love other just worldly things, we must love God the same way. We must have that love. For that master of this thing, not that we pray today when we have trouble, and tomorrow we forget about God. You know? And so on, or in the future. Things going nice now, we are here. No, every day, we must give our respect to that supreme being. Must have that seat. But we don't stay there with love alone, as it said, you know, because pray to the supreme being, you don't need love alone. Right? It needs seriousness also. This is where you must try to have the knowledge of God too also. take God to our brain, our intellect. You know, place that knowledge in our intellect of God. And we'll be like Vasudev Ji, we'll cross the deepest of river. Right? That, especially where what we know when we in devotion. That river of life. That river of life has so much of dangerous obstacles in many different forms that we'll cross over. Vasudev Ji, there's a picture where he had that child. That basket represents the intellect. And child in that basket represents that knowledge of God that we must have in our intellect. Not only different type of knowledge. That is for, you know, academical knowledge and so on. You know, it's good. We'll have, you know, have a things in the material world, get jobs and all these sort of things. And that is not all, right? Someday, when we finish work and we get older in life and so on, we need a little different comfort and so on, and we need that blessing of that supreme being, you know, which needs some great power in us. And this is where we need that blessing of God, and this is where the scriptures come in. Devotion to God comes in. And we'll cross that, if you have that knowledge of God, you know, we'll cross that river of life where there's so much of obstacles and this form of sickness, diseases, misery, difficulties, and so on. Problems, you know, family problems. You don't want any time to prepare ourselves to go to that home of Bhagwan that we have. We want to straighten out all these things before. You know? So this is where we need that blessing. We need that knowledge. We want to sail across that, go across that river. That river was so deep, but Vasudev Ji never went down. It is said, if you notice the picture, that he floats across. It is just a representation in the picture. But it is true that we will float across that river of life smoothly. Oh, Hari Om, Hari Om. Dhara Kshetra Kurukshetra Sabitra Itsva Mam Kapan Vajay Kim Kurvata Sanjaya Yara Yara Hi Dharamasya Granir Bhauti Bharata Abhyutanam Dharamasya Taratmanam Srijanam Paritranai Sarvam Virashacha Rutkritam Dharma Sanstapanatai Sambhavami Yoge Yoge. The devotees. When we talk about battlefield, there's so much a battlefield. But you see this battlefield is true battlefield. And every day that battle is taking place in this battlefield. And devotees, Bhagavan says, in this battlefield, the enemies are equal in strength to your protectors. The enemies are equal in strength. So how are we going to win that battle of life? How? We have to strengthen our protectors, which is the devatas. They are the other forces who are our enemies that have you under their control and just make you to believe that this is the nicest thing for you, that is the nicest thing, this, that. You know? It have nothing like sacrifice for them. They lead you to a destruction. This is where you have to strengthen the devatas. The devatas is sacrifice, fasting, preparation, devotion, daily in your life. This is their food. This is what the devatas like. This is their food. They are happy with that meal when you fast, if you pray, if you do japa, whatever way you do your devotion. The devatas are very happy and they blesses you. And this is where we will overpower the enemies, starting from inside here, not from outside. Starting from in here. The most powerful enemies is right inside here. Om Shri Bindraban Krishna Channa Ki Jai. Devotees, if there is anyone who would like to come forward, do a bhajan or send. Could come now also. Can come now? Oh, not to say anything, no problem.
Sitaram, on behalf of all Bauji's nieces and nephews, I must say that we are here to celebrate her life because she had a fulfilled life. She worked really hard initially, but she was rewarded in the end with a wonderful family. And she is what I would say is the epitome of a best mother. She set the example of what an ideal mommy should be. And she was not only a mom to her children, but also a mother to us. And she have left a lasting impression in our lives. And this is the thing when we say we celebrate life, we celebrate the memories. They are all beautiful memories. She was a strong woman. She represented the grace and strength of every woman. She was the ideal role model for all of the women in this family. And with this, Bauji, I know you are in a better place and you are well received and you are liberalized. And I just want to say that I dedicate this song to you on behalf of all your nieces and your nephews. And we love you. Jai Krishna Hare, Shri Krishna Hare, Dukhiyo ko dukha dur kare. Jai 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 Krishna Hare, Jai Krishna Hare, Shri Krishna Hare, Dukhiyo ko dukha dur kare. Jai 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 Krishna Hare, Tu chahe to sab kuch kar de, Vish ko bhi amrit kar de. Tu chahe to sab kuch kar de, Vish ko bhi amrit kar de. Puran karne sabki aasha, Puran karne sabki aasha, Jo bhi tera dhyan kare fir, Jo bhi tera dhyan kare. Jai 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 Krishna Hare. And Bauji, the fact that you represented the best mother and you're a mother to us and all your children and everybody in this village, you touched their life in one way or the other. I dedicate this chorus to a little piece of song that I know that I think is best for you, and accept our song. And this part of the song says thank you and we will forever love you. And we know that you are happy in the abode of Lord Krishna. Ma, Jai Ambe Ma, Jai Durge Ma, Raksha Karo. Ma, Jai Ambe Ma, Jai Durge Ma, Kripa Karo. Ma, Jai Ambe Ma, Jai Durge Ma, Raksha Karo. Ma, Jai Ambe Ma, Jai Durge Ma, Kripa Karo. O Pahara Vali, Shira Vali, O Shira Vali, Shakti Shali Re. Ma, Jai Ambe Ma, Jai Durge Ma, Raksha Karo. Ma, Jai Ambe Ma, Jai Durge Ma, Kripa Karo. Rudri Su सुहानी ठंडा ठंडा पानी सपना हरे मन भी लगन है दूरी होती है पूरी आशाएं जीवन की रुत ये सुहानी ठंडा ठंडा पानी सपना हरे मन भी लगन है दूरी होती है पूरी आशाएं जीवन की माँ जय अम्बे माँ जय दुर्गे माँ रक्षा करो सीताराम we love you.
Devotees, anyone would like to come forward?
Sitaram, everyone.
Bauchi was my all. She was my mother. She was a guardian angel, always looking after me. And I'm going to say a prayer in Sanskrit between Sri Krishna and Sri Arjuna. It is a prayer. And the deceased part, she leaves this prayer with everyone, her family, children, and everyone to have happiness and peace. And this is where she goes enlightened in Sanskrit. Samoham sarva bhuteshu namete shtina priya ye bhajanti tumam bhaktya meteshu chahapyam shipram bhavati dharmatma shatpachantim nigacchati kauteya pratijanehi name bhakcha pranashyati om shanti 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 hari om.
Pleasant good morning to all of you. Sitaram, Assalamu alaikum. I would just like to call on Samantha, her granddaughter, who spent her entire life with grandma, to do her eulogy at this time.
Our beloved mother and grandmother, Meena Dindial, went to Sri Krishna's abode on February 1st, 2023. She was born on January 24th, 1938, to Mr. Prem Sagar Maharaj and Mrs. Bhagwanya Kunjan Singh. She grew up in Gopi Trace, Penang, with her 9 siblings. Although our sweet grandma battled Alzheimer's in her later years, she always spoke about Gopi Trace and her wonderful childhood memories playing under a tamarind tree. Grandma later went on to have 5 children, 9 grandchildren, 7 great-grandchildren, and sons and daughter-in-laws who loved and adored her. Our grandma was beautiful, kind, and a loving soul. She was the most hardworking, giving, and selfless person. She devoted her life to pouring every ounce of her soul to her children and giving to her family. She was the pillar of our family. She was the sole person who made our family what we are today because of her immense sacrifices and dedication. She worked hard to provide for her children and made sure they were successful in life. We are all who we are today because of her diligent work and strength throughout life. Grandma made sure her children and grandchildren had successful and fulfilled lives because of years of courage, dedication, and love. Her dreams for us were far greater than we could imagine, and Grandma made sure all of our dreams in life became true. She was the strongest fighter, the bravest warrior, and the most compassionate person I have ever known. My grandma adored her family and we worshipped her. She was more than God to us. She was our shoulder to cry on, our back to lean on, our happiness, and our absolute everything in life. When she was not devoting her time and energy to her family, she was giving back to her community and her neighbors. To most, she was a mother figure. She provided love and affection to everyone around her. When I think of my grandma's 85 beautiful and blessed years, I think of her impact on everyone's life and the admiration so many people have held towards her. Grandma touched so many lives in Trinidad, New York, Canada, Florida. She left a substantial mark in everyone's hearts who met her, all of her friends, neighbors, the children she took care of, doctors, nurses truly adored her sweetness and loving soul. Everyone looked up to her and admired her. She was like a Mother Teresa. Grandma also made sure everyone left her with an overfilled tummy. Her cooking was out of this world and she made many people become a little bit plumper before meeting her. Grandma's personality was simply the cutest. She had the brightest smile, the funniest jokes, and the most infectious laugh. Her eyes twinkled when she smiled and she cracked her jokes. She gave the warmest hugs and the biggest wet kisses. She loved the movie Hum Saath Saath Hai. It was on replay in her home, and she could dance to Tassa with her arms and shoulders better than anyone I have ever known. Everyone who met Grandma absolutely fell in love with her. She had the purest heart. She always said, "Do good to other people and good will follow you." No matter what, Grandma was always giving back to others, even if it meant with the littlest things she could find, and that simply shows what a genuine heart and wonderful woman she was. When we moved from New York to Florida, our neighbor was struggling to plant a mango tree in her backyard. She could not speak English. She just moved from Pakistan, but Grandma came to her rescue, sat right next to her, planted her tree, and watered it for her. They exchanged the biggest smiles. When Grandma passed away, our neighbor told my mom just two simple words: "Good lady." Her heart and kindness was so genuine. It simply made me want to be a better person and spread kindness to others. As for me, my grandma, she was my world. She was my sweet, sweet granny who made me who I am today. She raised me while my mom and dad work. She cared for me from the moment I entered this world and helped support my parents as they build a life in New York. She was there when I woke up. She took me to school, picked me up from school, showered me, fed me, took care of me whenever I was sick. She danced with me at my wedding and it was so special. I have this beaming pride, as I'm sure everyone who knows her does, to call her my grandmother and mother and friend, not only for all her sacrifices for me, but because she did it all on her own. Her independence, her strength, and her courage came from years of bravery and hard work. Thank you, Granny, for all your sacrifices and love to me and our family. We will miss is missing without your physical presence on earth. There is such an emptiness in our hearts and souls without you. We know you are not suffering anymore. Your infectious laugh will forever be in our hearts. I hope and pray you are having lots of wonderful memories with Lord Krishna and your Tree Granny. You left a tremendous legacy behind for all of us to live by and cherish. We will make you proud. We will love you always, and we will worship you forever. I can't go without taking a moment to talk about the relationship with my mom and my granny. My mom took care of Granny for many years as she battled Alzheimer's and grew older. She always went above and beyond to make sure Granny was treated like a queen. They were the best of friends. They went shopping together. They talked to their plants together. They never missed their soap operas on TV. Grandma's last words were, "I love you," to her most favorite person in the world. To my family, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, my dad, my husband, my mom. I would like to share a poem to close off in the hopes that it brings a little peace to you. Titled, God's Garden. God looked around his garden and found an empty place. He then looked down upon the earth and saw your tired face. He put his arms around you and lifted you to rest. God's garden must be beautiful. He always takes the best. He knew that you were suffering. He knew you were in pain. He knew that you would never get well on earth again. He saw the road was getting rough and the hills were hard to climb. So he closed your weary eyelids and he whispered, "Peace be thine." It broke our hearts to lose you, but you didn't go alone. For part of us went with you the day God called you home. Thank you.
"33 years ago, I entered this family. Boog and I received blessings. We call her Moi, from Moi. And with that blessing, we grew from strength to strength. And as Samantha rightly said, she was always a person who would tell you, make sure and fill your belly before you left her house. Her house was always filled with food, and I might add, chatak food. I learned her way of cooking chatak food, and her favorite was roti, bhaji, and mango takari. She always had to have that mango takari, even until the end. Moi, what you want to eat? Roti, bhaji, and mango takari. We visited her recently, and when she was in the hospital, she always liked to hear people sing, and I said, "Moi, do you want to hear a song?" She said, "Well, sing a song now." And I started to sing this song for her. So I'm going to try to sing it. Anyone who knows this song, they can join in. Masuna
Josephine, Redegi, Beta, Gane Jisme, Beriho, Chanediki, Ata Jisme, Naho, Apsaraki, Hona Pariana Jaya, Samani, Masunao, Mujebo Kahani, Jisame Ajana ho, Nahorani, O Kahani, O Hasana Sikare, Pita Kibo, Kajubulade, O Kahani, Johasana Sikade, Pita Kibo, Kajubulade, Jisme Sachike Para, Chandani ho, Jisme Umir Kiroshani ho, Jisme Rahu Karani Purani, Masunao Mujhe wo kahani, Jisme Rajana ho Nahurani, Masunao Mujhe wo kahani, Jisme Rajana ho Nahurani. Anyone else wishing to come and pay tribute to Moy or say anything can now come and do so. Anybody at all, you are welcome to do so. Yeah, I'm not brave like Sherry, I'm not a speaker, but sometimes, you have to say, what really somebody means, to you. And, I married to this, I made 36 years. And, it's when you married, before that family was a stranger to you. But, you never think that, when you get married, that you would love, a family, a mother-in-law like this. Moy was always good to me. Always. I remember, working. She would get up in the morning and milk and come and reach down the road. She used to live up the road, walk down the road with a glass of milk for me to drink before I go to work. And I was so privileged to join this family. Shanti, Bob, Chandra, Eni. I'm so happy to join the family. They are a wonderful family. Really, really, really wonderful family. And I thank God Butch. I got to know Butch too. And all the others, that came along after. Wonderful family. And I thank God that I joined them and I'm still with them. I got to meet Uncle Boyo and Uncle Capel. Wonderful people. And I thank God, that whatever time, and more, it was so wonderful. Man, I love you so much, you would not believe. And I pray I hope that one day, they see you in heaven, in that wonderful place. Thank you. Anybody else wishing to come and say anything? So before Baba continues, I would, on behalf of the entire family, sincerely like to thank all of you for your love and your support over the last 6 weeks. And as I said before, we loved food, and for the nights of week we shared all different types of food just because of Moi. And I also would like to add with Angela, Shanti, Butch, Samantha and Caleb. Borg and Mukej was not there, but Butch took up the role as a son. We didn't have any in-laws in this family. We had only sons, daughters, and children. And Butch took up the role as a son to support Shanti and Samantha. Caleb recently joined and he was wonderful with Moy as well. So Shanti, Samantha, Butch, and Caleb, I know you all took the best care of Grandma. And I know today you all are happy because you did your best. Nothing short of you did your best. To all of you, as I said, thank you all very much for your love and support, and I know we will continue to have your love and support because we all know the type of person Moi was. She was loved by all. So thank you all very much.
And what is, we have some majority that come. As was saying, what is, about Pastor G, that when we have the devotion, we'll be free. As Pastor G in that jail of camps, it was in chains and shackles. But when Sri Krishna Bhagavan was born, the chains of shackles, chains were loosened and shackles were broken. And he was free. And this is how he got across that flooded river safely. So when we come to that realization and know that Bhagwan is in that seat of our heart, we'll be like Vasudev Ji. Jinaki Shri Shri Rama Basina Ora Kuna Nariyo Jina Ki Hiride Shri Ram Koi Mange Kanchan Se Maya Koi Mangala Prabhu Se Maya Koi Punya Kare Koi Daan Karo Sabakan Kare Jina Kanya Dan Ko Dana Diyo Jina Kanya Dan Ko Dana Diyo Aur Punam Nariyo Jina Ki Hiride Shri Rama Base Aur Punam Nariyo Jina Ki Hiride Shri Ram Koi घर में बैठा नमन करे कोई हरि मंदिर में भजन करे कोई घर में बैठा नमन करे कोई हरि मंदिर में भजन करे कोई गंगा जमुना स्नान करे कोई काशी जाग सुबकान करे जिन कन्यादान को दान दिए जिन कन्यादान को दान दियो जिन और कुनाम दरियो जिन हृदय श्री राम बसे. All devotees, if anybody would like to come and do a bhajan or so, would come now, we will continue. In the meantime, meantime, devotees, if someone is ready, I will continue. As it said, that devotees, that, whenever circumstances become, serious, as it said, there are calamities and so on, and whenever, trouble comes up and so on. The closest one to us, we always turn to the closest one first. So, our most favorite person, that we will turn to. You have, as you said that like, as though we have no one else in life. Either in this present life or in the past life, it is said that when the moon is shining brightly in the dead of the night, there are many companions, the stars, the dark night. So, as we said, on behalf of the family, we say to the departed, that do not let go my hands. This is our custom to be loyal and protective by tradition, faithfulness and so on. And these vows that we took also until the last of our breath, we'll perform the rites and rituals and so on for the departed. So, as it said, from our heart, the author of the song said that I am certain that we have met before. Our meeting here today, all of us here, somewhere, centuries, time after time, we keep meeting in different forms. And again, we'll meet again in future. जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, तुम देना साथ मेरा, वो हमनवा, न कोई है न कोई था, जिंदगी में तुम्हारे सिवा, तुम देना साथ मेरा, वो हमनवा। जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, तुम देना साथ मेरा, वो हमनवा। ओ चांदनी जब टकरा देता है हर कोई सा, तुम मगर अंधेरों में नाचो ना मेरा। ओ चांदनी जब टकरा देता है कोई सा, तुम मगर अंधेरों में नाचो ना मेरा। जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, तुम देना साथ मेरा, वफादारी की वो रस्में निभाएंगे हम तो कसमें, एक भी सांस जिंदगी की जब तक हो अपने बस में। वफादारी की वो रस्में निभाएंगे हम तो कसमें, एक भी सांस जिंदगी की जब तक हो अपने बस में। जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, तुम देना साथ मेरा, ओ हमनवा। दिल को मेरा हुआ यकीन, हम पहले भी मिले कहीं, सिलसिलाए सदियों का कोई आज की बात नहीं। दिल को मेरा हुआ यकीन, हम पहले भी मिले कहीं, सिलसिलाए सदियों का कोई आज की बात नहीं। जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, तुम देना साथ मेरा हमनवा, तुम देना साथ मेरा हमनवा। ओम यत्र योगेश्वरः कृष्णो यत्र पार्थो धनुर्धरः तत्र श्रीरविजयो मूर्ते ध्रुवादितिर्मतिर्मम। ओम श्री वृंदावन कृष्ण चंद्र की जय। कलिप्रत्यम चरण जम दीपे भर कर दिया या वैतर कर शांतन गदे तिला दीपे पुण्य सांकरो ग्रामे भौरवतरे विक्रम समतरे मुख संख्या के शालिवान शाके मुख संख्या के मुख नाम भी समतरे मुखायनी मुख विका मुख मासे मुख पक्षी मुख विका मुख वासरे मुख नक्षत्र मुख गोत्र पर हम मुख नाम यजमान जना जयना परिवार नाम हनुमान काय को अधिक मानसी याद ज्ञाति सकल दोष परिहाराता स्मृति पुराणों पर प्राप्याता श्री परमेश्वर विचारता मुख काले मुख सर्वोक श्री प्रेत मीना पिना पुंजम कर्मा करछे तो चिन्ह रखा पामोई तो it's a cool journey. Bring it back. And you bring it back, became the 4 piece. Touch it and bring it back, really. Break it into 4 piece, 24 that. And you set it box. Very polished. Shri Siyapati Ramachandra ki jai. All devotees. As it said, in the scripture that every day out of 24 hours, we have a day. You must make some time in devotion. In other words, your time is one of the best food for God. It's like diamond. Give to God, when you give your time to God, in God's name, which is like Sri Raja Dashtana Saranjanist of Chapai Chandan. He gives so much of time to God that God played in his courtyard. What does it really mean that he said in the scripture? God plays in his courtyard of Raja Dashtana, Sri Ramchandra. This body again, just like in Mahabharata or Bhagavad Gita, this body is a representation of the battlefield. This body is also a representation of that courtyard, the talk of. And how am I going to have God to play in this courtyard? By preparing ourselves spiritually, by fasting, giving time in the name of that supreme being. Jai Rama Sri Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Sri Rama Jai Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Mangala Bhavan Amangala Hari Prabhu Sudasarata Ajira Bihari Jai Rama Sri Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Sri Rama Jai Rama Jaya Jaya Rama. Devotee. Our devotion is in water that a fish would like to be in. Without devotion is like a fish without water. In the same way, our devotion is that water for that soul. To swim in that beautiful lake of God by chanting. If it's two words, Jai Ram, Sri Ram, wherever you are, or one chaupai, regular chaupai that you know, you'll be swimming in that beautiful lake just like the fish in the water. Raghukulariti Sarachayai Pranajaye Baru Bachana Najaye Jai Rama Sri Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Sri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama. Also, devotees, we must try to keep up with our words, not only now, but thousands of years ago, that we have been always keeping up with this offerings, our vows, you know, to the close one, parents and so on. Like the husband here will have to keep up with his word and prepare himself, performing the ritual, the 10 days, and the bandana and so on. You know, shaving and all this, as he has already started, and preparing himself, which is the best way, you know, to start from the day of the funeral. This is why we'll check, you know, today as one of the 10 days. Also, someone asked well, why you put the gold. The Bhagavad Gita tells you also that, you know, this body is the city of the many gates, especially 9 main gates. 7 above and the lower region they place. But usually we do that more private, funeral home and so on, right? And what is the reason? Is that these gates will be refurnished if that life have to come back in this earthly region. It wouldn't come back in any poverty. This is why we use the gold at the gates. Jai Rama Sri Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Sri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama. You know Raja Dashrath, the King Raja Dashrath was so much a great king, powerful soul. But he didn't never care about his body. He never thinks of his body like how some of you think that his body will last forever. You know? One day we have to leave this body here, like the part with mother here. You know? He said that, you know, he had made certain promises to his consort in the battlefield. When she rode the chariot off the field with his unconscious body, you know, otherwise he would have passed away in the battlefield. He would have been a dead person in the battlefield. But she drove the child out the field and take him away from the battlefield. You know, and he survived. He was happy. And he told her that whenever in life that you need certain things in life, I give two main wishes to you. Boon. You know, and the time had come that he had to deliver his promise. Although it was rather hard for him to send Sri Ramchandra in the forest for 14 years and Sri Ramchandra was his favorite, most favorite son. But he said that I'll stick to my word. I wouldn't take back my word. I'll die, I'll live. Better my life go, but I wouldn't take back my word. And he, that happened. You know? But when we have to perform a little tender thing sometimes, we feel like someone asks if every year you have to do that. Once a year to take out a little offering, and not for the party, the dead doesn't need no food. What you take out that in the name for the soul to bless. And we say Krishna Arapan. And in the Lord Krishna name is for that soul to bless that grains, that food that you take out, so that your house will always have. You know, we don't offer food for non dead to eat. Dead can't eat no food. The soul, what the soul eat? What the soul partake of? When you put that calcite up the parasara and the sweet rice and so on, and that bone and that smoke go up, it will get up, it will be devtas, it will be devtas. But the dead to eat no food, we don't offer no food for no dead. We just take that name because that was our father, mother, whatever, and we offer in their name. We use that name for that offering. You know? But we don't offer that to the dead. Once a year, some people do that every new moon. You know? For what? So that your whole will be blessed. Jai Rama Sri Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Sri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Pravi Sinagar ki Jai Sab Kaja Hriday Rak Kushal Puraraja Jai Rama Sri Rama Jai Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jai Rama Jai Jaya Rama Bando Bane Rupa Soi Ramu Sabhabili Sulabha Japata Nijanamu Jai Rama Sri Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Ramayana Suje Taraki Chaya Dukh Bayadurni Gata Ojiyara Jai Rama Sri Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Sri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama. So devotees, as it says in the Ramayana also that we must always have Bhagwan in our heart. You know? And always keep chanting the name of Bhagwan. If it's Jai Ram, Sri Ram, just two words alone. You know? Or sing that Chaupai, regular favorite Chaupai, wherever you are one, Chaupai if you know. That one will always be successful in all the desires and wishes. Om Shri Yapati Ramachandra ki Jai. The devotees again I will call upon anyone who would like to come and sing a bhajan or a song also could come forward. A song of love or devotion, whatever. meantime, devotees, I will sing a certain song. If everybody wants to come, as we'll be living here a little while from now. The body is coming to early. I would like someone to come forward. Teacher Shireen, come and sing a song.
प्रभु जी मेरे आओ, प्रभु जी मेरे आओ, प्रभु जी मेरे आओ। बजले गोविंद बजले गोविंद बजले गोविंदम, ये दुनिया है प्रभु की माया, बजले गोविंदम। प्रभु जी मेरे आओ, प्रभु जी मेरे आओ, प्रभु जी मेरे आओ। छायूरा मेरा भया उदासी, अखिया हरि दर्शन की प्यासी। आप मुरलिया बजाओ जी आओ, अब आओ, प्रभु जी मेरे आओ। बजले गोविंद बजले गोविंद बजले गोविंदम, ये दुनिया है प्रभु की माया, बजले गोविंदम। प्रभु जी मेरे आओ, प्रभु जी मेरे आओ, प्रभु जी मेरे आओ। विनती तेरा प्रभु कोई न जाने, प्रभु तुझे प्रभु कोई न जाने। आप मुरलिया बजाओ जी आओ, अब आओ, प्रभु जी मेरे आओ। विनती तेरा प्रभु कोई न जाने, प्रभु तुझे प्रभु कोई न जाने। आप मुरलिया बजाओ जी आओ, अब आओ, प्रभु जी मेरे आओ। बजले गोविंद बजले गोविंद बजले गोविंदम, ये दुनिया है प्रभु की माया, बजले गोविंदम। प्रभु जी मेरे आओ, प्रभु जी मेरे आओ, प्रभु जी मेरे आओ। गणेश शरणम शरणम गणेश। With this song, may Lord Ganesh remove any obstacles in the journey of the departed soul, and may Lord Ganesh bless the process of the journey in its transition to where Bauji will be going to the heavenly abodes. Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha, 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 Sri Rama Sharanam Sharanam Sri Rama.
Bira Hanumana Ati Balawana Ram Ram Rasiyari Bira Hanumana Ati Balawana Ram Ram Rasiyari O Prabhu Mana Basiyari Sitaram Jai Sitaram Radhe Shyam Jai Radhe Shyam Sitaram Jai Sitaram Radhe Shyam Jai Radhe Shyam Sitaram Jai Sitaram Radhe Shyam Jai Radhe Shyam Bira Hanumana Ati Balawana Ram Ram Rasiyari O Prabhu Mana Basiyari Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram Patita Pawana Sitaram Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram Patita Pawana Sitaram Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram Patita Pawana Sitaram Bira Hanumana Ati Balawana Ram Ram Rasiyari O Prabhu Mana Basiyari O Bira Hanumana Ati Balawana Ram Ram Rasiyari O Prabhu Mana Basiyari
And okay, on behalf of the family, sing this song to the departed. And he said that from both after both, that they will like to be your companion as a mother. You know? And 400 of this whatsoever. That this love in this world, love is immortal in this world and it never dies. The body dies, but the soul lives on. As the Lord will say, O princess of my dreams, do not be so perplexed. I too am your dream, your dream. Try to know me and do not be a stranger to me. I see this is what does happen when someone leaves this body. Right? That soul, as I tell you, I say, so come without any name and doesn't know itself. You know, all it knows is a part of that supreme being, Bhagwan. And according this is why, as I said at time, we are travelers in this world, you know, to our destination. One day we will reach. And who will stop we in this world? So, as it said, that this is why, you know, we must try to perform good. Perform as good actions and so on in this life. So that because devotees, I say, we can demote the soul or we can promote the soul. Not left to us personally. You know, we can demote the soul or promote the soul. This is our action, according to our actions. Our lives that we live presently and in the future. What we do with this little life that we have here. You know? Some of us enjoy it to the fullest, but that is nice. But we must study and we must try to perform some action to promote the soul also. And this again is where we make time for God. All after our actions. Because that soul is like a little baby in us here. And we have to take care of it. If we keep committing sinful acts, we'll keep demoting that soul. When that soul gets the chance and it comes out of this body, it will run to the super soul, which is the mother and father, crime. And when it was in a jail, a life of sin. This is where fasting and preparation come spiritually. जन्म जन्म का साथ है निभाने को, सौ सौ बार मैंने जन्म दिए। जन्म जन्म का साथ है निभाने को, सौ सौ बार मैंने जन्म दिए। प्यार अमर है दुनिया में, प्यार कभी नहीं मरता है। प्यार अमर है दुनिया में, प्यार कभी नहीं मरता है। मौत बदन का आती है, रुक का जलवा रहता है। जन्म जन्म का साथ है निभाने को, सौ सौ बार मैंने जन्म लिए। ओ शहीदान सपनों की इतनी तो हैरान हो। ओ शहीदान सपनों की इतनी तो हैरान हो। मैं भी तेरा सपना हूँ, जान मुझे अनजाना हूँ। जन्म जन्म का साथ है निभाने को, सौ सौ बार मैंने जन्म लिए। तू मंजिल में राही हो, एक दिन तुझको पाऊंगा। तू मंजिल में राही हो, एक दिन तुझको पाऊंगा। कौन मुझे रोकेगा, हरदम आके आऊंगा। जन्म जन्म का साथ है निभाने को, सौ सौ बार मैंने जन्म लिए। सौ सौ बार मैंने जन्म लिए। Well, devotees who didn't have a look at the body and want to come forward, there's flowers. You could place the flowers in the box and so on, whatever. You could come forward and do so before we proceed. And if there's anyone who would like to come and sing a bhajan or chant a bhajan, or sing a song, could come forward.
Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. 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 To उसके बाले सारे काम। ओम श्री राम जय जय राम। ओम श्री राम जय जय राम। जय जय राम जय जय राम। जय जय राम जय जय राम। तू है शंकर तू है श्याम, तू है विष्णु तू है राम। तू है शंकर तू है श्याम, तू है विष्णु तू है राम। कितना लिए तेरा नाम, कितना प्यारा तेरा नाम। चलो गाते सब काम, चलो गाते चलो शाम। ओम श्री राम जय जय राम। ओम श्री राम जय जय राम। तू है शंकर तू है श्याम, तू है विष्णु तू है राम। तू है शंकर तू है श्याम, तू है विष्णु तू है राम। कितना प्यारा तेरा नाम, कितना प्यारा तेरा नाम। चलो गाते सब शाम, चलो गाते सब शाम। ओम श्री राम जय जय राम। ओम श्री राम जय जय राम। जय जय 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 राम जय जय राम।
प्रभु जी प्रभु जी प्रभु जी सुख सागर। Devotees again, I must say that we will proceed in a few minutes to the cremation side, and whosoever would like to come and look at the body can come forward now before we proceed to the cremation side. Prabhu ji, Prabhu ji, Prabhu ji, Sukha Sagar. Prabhu ji, yeah. Prabhu ji, Prabhu ji, Sukha Sagar.
So while you all are viewing, we will be walking up with the body until we're mowing his slip, and then we will be going to the funeral home and crematorium. We have to reach there for 2 o'clock. So, in Shabonas, that is it. So those of you who wish to view the body in a very short while, we will be walking up with the body to our old house. And I was told anyone wishing a space to go to the crematorium, we have a few persons who have volunteered to take some persons up. So anybody looking for a space, I think we have about 5 or 6 spaces. So you can go. The road will be on the main road. New Grant, Matilda, Craigish, Ring Road, Highway, which related the drive. So at this point in time, I wish to ask Ms. Ratan to say something.
Sitaram. Salam alaikum. Good morning. You know, the children have already spoken, and they said, Mom, you have to say something because you know Auntie Meena so well. And if you don't say something, when you go home, you might regret to even say something. So what I want to say too, that I came here to live, I'm just living in the trace there for the past 56 years. And as the children and grandchildren said, Meena was one of a kind, a gentle, a smart, a hard-working person. And you know, the kids say she was hard-working. But hard working is a simple thing. But I want to tell you, hard working is no simple matter. Because knowing Meena, she was a gardener. She used to look after animals. And you know when you are looking after animals, it's not like you get up in the morning and you go and you tie the animal and you bring them in the evening home. You have to have water, you have to have ponds, you have to have a clean place to have your animals. And that is one thing Auntie Meena was so special about. The same way she took care of children, she took care of animals. Again, she was a worker in the garden. And many days I would pass going home from work and I would see Auntie Meena in the garden. She would be there. She'd say, "Girl, you're working late today?" I would say, "Yeah." And then, planting the garden and going to the market was a specialty for her. And my children used to go on Sunday mornings at Marabella and meet Auntie Meena. And she showed them. I can attest to the fact the children are here. And everybody knows both my Sherry is my daughter. When they go to sell at Marabella Market, Auntie Meena used to say, "Come nearby me, sit down, and you're going to get all you're going to sell." So, today I want to say that she was really an asset to the community. Auntie Meena was kind, and she was so joyous, she was so joyful. And I want to say something that one day we shared together. She told me that one day, to make you laugh, but still, she had some shrimps to clean. She came and she cleaned the shrimps, and she went to throw the rubbish across the road and leave the shrimps there. When she come back, the dogs ate all. So she said, "Oh gosh, girl, I didn't buy that shrimp to carry away, I said, "Well, you have to buy some more. If you buy it and you call me, I'll come and help you clean it." All in all, I just want to say thank you. Thanks for the life, the work, and the witness of our dearly departed Meena. Just a beautiful soul. May God grant her eternal rest. Thank you. Anybody want to sing about her? Before they leave.
Put on the house and go up there. Right on the house on the hill. I walk in. No, we put on the house and drive up and go up there. We go walk up and we walk in. We go back and walk up there. I'm a pack up there.
Susie inside?
Yeah.
Or under the movie car?
different that day, right?
Not like, that's a photo of different.
Yeah.
I think I've got some now, sorry. Got some now,
So I didn't know I go for that.
Yeah. Most importantly, you know, it's the destination.
तक रहे हम राह दिखा दे भगवन राह दिखा दे कदम कदम पर किरण बिछा दे भगवन किरण बिछा दे इन अखियन को कबूल करा दे ज्योति से पहचान प्रभु संतान तिहारी तेरी दया के हम अधिकारी प्रभु है हम अधिकारी दुनिया होवे सुखी हमारी ऐसा दे वरदान ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे
Yeah? Right, yeah. No, right over. Ready? Hold it.
और जाए भी अकेला. And in a similar manner, when we take our exit, we shall leave alone. 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला. When we do take stock for our lives, we realize that this life is a very short visit to a mela. This is a world of strangers. No one is yours. Although everyone lives, I am still alone. आएगी अकेला और जाएगी अकेला.
जिंदगी है दो दिन का मेला जाए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला दो दिन की जिंदगी है दो दिन का मेला जिंदगी है दो दिन का मेला आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला दो दिन की जिंदगी है दो दिन का मेला
तत्सर्या श्रीमद् भागवत महापुरुषस्य विष्णुरूपाय द्वितीय अपराध श्री वासर मुका नक्षत्र मुका गोरे मुका नाम यजमान दयानंद और परिवार नाम हम काही वाचिक मानसिक जाति जाति सकल दोष परिहार आता त्रुटि स्मृति पुराणों फल प्राप्त करता श्री परमेश्वर पिता मुका काले मुका सबका श्री विश्राम देवता पिन्ना पूरी तप कर्म कर बेके स्पिरिचुअल डायरेक्शन
सबसे ज़्यादा मेरा फेवरेट है। बहुत सुंदर लिखा है, क्या लिखा है इसमें?